Nnamdi Kanu should be released or he should be sentenced to jail. Sowore, Omoyele Sowore. I've been seeing different videos, comments, and posts since the last 24 hours about the protest that took place yesterday, 20th of October 2025 in Abuja, where Sowore and many other Nigerians or many other people were protesting for the release of Nnamdi Kanu, who is said to be a secessionist, like some people will call him. But I see him as a freedom fighter, fighting for the right of his people. Even though many people will not agree with the way he's going about it, including myself. Some of his policies, some of his methods, I am not in support of them. I don't like them. Trying to instigate violence, try to, cause hatred. So, let me go straight to the point. Now, my main video, this video is basically because of Sowore. Because when I see many people trying to castigate or put down Sowore, or, trying to talk him down, I only laughed. Just like one of what I posted yesterday night on my page. I laughed and said, many of them are ignorant. You see, in this life, you must make sure you are standing for something. Many of you who call yourself Nigerians, when they're talking about protesting for a better Nigerian, you will not come out. When they are talking about protesting for a breakaway of Nigeria, like for a Yoruba nation agitation, you will not come out. When they are talking about protesting for right of people, you will not come out. That means you stand for nothing. But somebody like you, when you see people like Sowore or Nnamdi Kanu or Igboho standing for something, you castigate them. You try to talk down on them. People who are standing for something. People who have already written their names in the heart of millions of people. People like Nnamdi Kanu, people like Sowore, people like Igboho. When you talk about these people's name in Nigeria today, many people recognize them for whom they are. What can be talked about you? What can be said of you? That is number one. Now, going back to Sowore's agitation or protest for Nnamdi Kanu's release. So some of you will say Nnamdi Kanu has made a lot of people lost their loved ones, lost their family, lost their friends. Oh, yes, that is true. But does that mean that what Sowore did yesterday was wrong? No. Sowore, that I know, is an intelligent man. Sowore knows what are the implications of what actions he would do at a time that he would do it. Many of you don't know Sowore like that, and you think you know him. Yes, you might say what he's trying to do is trying to seek the favor of the Igbos for maybe his personal ambition. That might be some of the reasons. Okay, let's even assume that might be some of the reasons. But does that mean standing up for Nnamdi Kanu, whom a sitting court has granted release since about 3 years ago, 2022? An appeal court has released Nnamdi Kanu, has told Nigerians that let this man go. Because why? They could not find something substantial to hold him down. But many of you, out of your ignorance, you keep, anything you hear on the media of the government is what you support, is what you hold on to. Saying that is this, is that. If the government has something substantial to hold Nnamdi Kanu should be in jail by now or be killed already. It shouldn't killed or be in jail. So for them to still keep him in detention, he's still in detention. He's not even started his prison time yet. He's still in detention, which means that the federal government have not gotten something solid to hold him, to throw him in jail or to kill him. What other things is holding them to pass judgment on him? If they really have something very great on him, for how many years? For over 5 years. If Nnamdi Kanu was your family member and is standing trial for something they could not, really point anything to him, would you keep quiet? If you see somebody trying to stand up for that person, would you rebuke that person? But out of your sentiment, out of your ethnic bigotry, when I made a post yesterday on my page, some people are saying that, yes, this page is actually not a Yoruba page because my page name is Yoruba Space TV. And when some people are seeing that page and they see what I posted yesterday, I can see some comments saying that this must not be a Yoruba page. It's going to be some of those Igbo's page in disguise of Yoruba name. And I just smile, I just laugh. Because some of you are too bigotry. You are too ethnic attached. You attach ethnicity or what do you call it? You attach your ethnicity to yourself more than what you should do. If Nnamdi Kanu is in detention and Sowore is calling for his release, that means Sowore knows the back. All of you know that Sowore knows Nigeria so well. Sowore, as a journalist, as an activist, he knows what is right and what is wrong. So when he sees something wrong, you want him just to sit back and do nothing. In the spirit of activism, you don't do activism because somebody is from your side, or this person is your brother, or this person is your family. No, you do activism that because humanity is involved. Because the person who is being tormented today is a human being like you. That is what activism is all about. And that is how you know a true activist. Somebody who doesn't attach religious or tribal sentiment to whatever they are activism for. Sorry, pardon my English. It's not my language. Omo Yoruba ni mi. Omo woni lu Ekiti ni mi. So if I'm speaking Yoruba, if I'm speaking English and I'm not correct, then you don't judge me. But when I speak Yoruba and I am not saying it right, then you can judge me and I'll feel bad for myself for not being a good Yoruba speaker. But then, what am I trying to say? Nnamdi Kanu should be released, or he should be sentenced to jail. Or if he has to be, let the court decide. And now the court has decided his case for more than 2-3 years ago, and you're still holding him down. No, it is not done. It is not done. Go to the Western world. When people commit a crime, it's either the government, if they don't have any case on him, they have to let him go. But when a court of law has declared that person free and acquitted, then you don't have anything to hold him down again. Even if you want to go for another appeal court, he should still be a free man. And then there should be conditions for him to be coming to the court. You can either take his passport or, other things. But telling Sowore, trying to talk down Sowore for standing up for Nnamdi Kanu is not making any sense to me. Because it is Nnamdi Kanu's turn today. It might be anybody's turn tomorrow. And and that's why they say injustice to one is injustice to all. Because when injustice is thrown on somebody and you can't stand up for them, when it is your turn, nobody will stand up for you either. So please guys, help me share this video and let it get to the right people. Let it get to many people who has been condemning Sowore for this. Sowore might have his own agenda or his own bad side, whatever you don't like about it. But whatever Sowore did yesterday is called patriotism. Being patriotic. And that is what should be expected of every one of us. When you see somebody being, if Nnamdi Kanu, if you say Nnamdi Kanu is this, he has caused people damage, he has made this, he has done this, he has done that, let the government do what is right. Is it that you make a judgment, pronounce a judgment on him, let the court pronounce a judgment on him? If you have a solid evidence against him, simple, that's what people are saying. But keeping him in detention, till when? Till when? Some of you are saying, but the court, the case is still in court. In which court? In which court? That when a sitting court has already pronounced him free, if you have to hold him, then you have to hold him for something else, and you must present a substantial evidence to hold him down. Now, the man is sick, according to the news we have been seeing. If he dies today, I'm afraid there will be a big problem, because many of you don't even know what number of people Nnamdi Kanu controls. If Nnamdi Kanu, if anything should happen to him today, God forbid that, then you will know that Nnamdi Kanu is not just a person, it's not just a name. I'm not threatening. I'm not a Igbo person. I'm a Yoruba person. But I know what the Igbos can do, the Biafrans can do. They are not cowards. When it's time to stand up, they are only. I'm even thinking that it's like they are only calm at the moment for some reasons. Probably they are planning underground. Probably before this time, maybe for the last 1 or 2 years, maybe they are just planning. Who knows? So please stop mocking Sowore because he ran during protest. Look at how many of you think because Sowore ran during protest, you are talking down on him. So he should just stay and die? What kind of mentality do you have? He should just stay and die. If they have to shoot him, then he should die. Is that what you want? And then when Sowore dies, you'll be the next activist to take after him, right? I did this video in English so that every person or an average person can understand me. I don't want to be like I'm using it in my Yoruba language. But then, Omo Yoruba la wa o, Omo Yoruba ni wa, Omo Yoruba tata. And anyway, tabati ri ti tomati ń gbé ààrẹ fẹ́lẹ́ bí tomati ń ṣe dá. Okay, ṣebí Nigeria government wọ́n dá àwọn ẹlẹ́wọ̀n oríṣiríṣi sílẹ̀. Àwọn tó ń mugbó, àwọn tó ń tagbáná, àwọn tó ń mu gbòógì olóró, tó ń gbé gbòógì olóró wọlé, wọ́n dá wọn sílẹ̀. Pápánbárí ẹ̀ wọ́n tún dá wọn agbésùmọ̀mí, wọ́n tún dá wọn sílẹ̀. Now, àwọn tó yẹ pé wọ́n ní enough evidence láti mú sí oríṣiríṣi ẹ̀wọ̀n, àwọn tó ń rí AK-47 lọ́wọ́ wọn, ṣé wọ́n bá AK-47 lọ́wọ́ Nnamdi Kanu ni? Ṣé wọ́n bá AK-47 lọ́wọ́ Nnamdi Kanu? Everything Nnamdi Kanu bá sọ ọ̀rọ̀ orí ẹnu ni. Lóòótọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn lè wà instigating, which is very dangerous also for the society. But at the same time, if they have a reasonable evidence against him, let the court do justice to that. So that is where I stand. Free Nnamdi Kanu, free Igboho, and let justice reign. Everybody has the right to self-determination. For some of you who don't know, we all have right to self-determination. If only one state in Nigeria today, says they don't want to become part of Nigeria again, they have right for that. That's what some of you don't know. They have the right to decide that. They have the right to decide. It's called self-determination, and it is inside the law of Nigeria. It should enshrine in the law of Nigeria. So nobody should keep intimidating anybody, because nobody is more Nigerian than any Nigerian. Nobody is more Yoruba than any Yoruba. Ó jẹ́ bó ṣe jẹ́. Ire o.